Hey there everyone, Nathan Stein with Airstrike Ag, and I'm here with
Juan Cantu here at our buddy's farm, Reagan King, which will be here in a little bit. Just a little bit of background on me. I've been in the spray drone industry for probably a good 5 years when it first originated. Got to work with Nathan for many years with drone imagery, and now we're up to spray drones and merging these two technologies together. So happy to come out here in Luckenback, Texas and see what we can do.
Yeah, I didn't bring my belt buckle today, unfortunately, from Iowa, but coming back from Yuma, really great train to come across here and then see you guys here. Of course, this is the center of ranch land, right?
It is. It's a good good spot, a bunch of ranch land. We got some farmland going on, a lot of coastal hay we'll see out here. This is probably prime place in Texas, what we call the hill country, so yeah, great area.
So real quick, you know, what does spraying operations look like in this area compared to, you know where I'm at in Iowa. We're used to flat land. I just come from like Yuma, you know, we got vegetable crops, and from, you know, the vineyards of California. So there's a lot of different places. What's particular about this area?
Yeah, so out here we have a lot of challenges. Of course, as you see in the background, we have a bunch of trees, a lot of hills. Yep. Crop-wise, we got coastal hay, which is a big commodity out here where we use for high-end feed sources for livestock, mostly like horses and stuff, some in cattle. We do have a ton of vineyards, so now this is probably the vineyard capital of Texas. So we're seeing a lot more vineyards popping up, real high-end commodity there. That spray drone industry is really new in this area particularly, not so much as we see in like the Midwest, the I-states, Ohio, any of that, where it's been a proven technology. So bringing it down here, there is a very high chance for this thing to be successful. It's just we don't have that technology down here to really flourish and show ranchers and farmers what this capabilities can do.
Right, and I think well, we got the P150 here rode down with me in the pickup truck. She's been doing pretty good, but you know, I think where this is going to shine here is probably, you know, we're able to map now, and the fact is you know, with these pastures and with all the obstacles in them, that's kind of a big deal, don't you think?
Oh, huge deal. Being able to map, so not only do we target it like weeds, of course trees, these hills that we have out here, but now we're targeting a lot of insects. So anywhere between ants, termites, certain colonies that we'll see form around these ranch lands that are really jeopardizing a lot of this pasture land that we need for our cattle. So being able to run this machine, map out a lot faster, target these areas and go site-specific applications. In some instances out here in the farmland, we'll be able to do variable rates with it too. So huge opportunity I think we have in this area with this machine.
Right, and I mean that could either be through maybe we run a Pix 4D map and then we map this whole area, or we maybe use the drone for these smaller areas to fly these areas and create that. So we'll go ahead and we'll walk through that here real quick and go out and get some spraying done.
Cool, sounds great, let's do it.
Nathan Stein here with
Reagan King.
Reagan, you farm this ground here?
Yes sir, yes sir.
So what do we have going on around here? Just give me a little lay of the ground.
Mainly down here, we're going to put some corn here for this next year, and we mainly do small grain in this area just because of the weather we have here. But when we do a lot of forage and hay, a lot of cattle here.
It's a little dry here, right?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's really dry.
Yeah, it's a little dry right now, it sounds like, and it's been that way for a little while, huh?
For a good 4 years.
So like, you know, you guys got a lot of pasture ground and stuff like that around here. You know, for some of us Northerners and others, you know, that around the country, I mean, people kind of wonder what do we need to spray in a pasture? What's so important about that?
Well, right now we've got a problem with insects in the pasture. Everybody thinks it's drought, it's really not. We've got a lot of termites in the pastures eating our grass, eating our seeds up, and they're really predominant in the droughty area. But and we've got some mesquites and stuff like that we need to get rid of too. So the pasture really be taken care of, and I think the drones could really be a help to us.
I mean, there's some contracts for even getting rid of mesquite. I know that's a big thing down here, because I've heard, I mean, I've had several people, clients of mine, come up to learn how to do targeted applications. You know, they map, you know, hundreds of acres out here, you know, with like Pix 4D with a small mapping drone, and then they're targeting and applying against either prickly pear,
mesquite,
and
cedar.
Mesquite. Yes, and cedar, yeah. So they're trying to get that, because guess what? If we have those trees out there, we don't have
no grass.
We ain't got no feed source. So that means no beef in our freezer, right?
No.
Yeah. So it's a big deal for you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's a very big deal, but I think the drones would be a very big help to us. And the cost per acre is for us, I think it's going to be beneficial.
Yeah, trees don't stop coming, do they?
No.
Yeah, it's an every year thing. So, I mean, insects, they don't stop coming either. So, yeah, this is beginning to be a tool that can be used by farmers or ranchers or anybody, you know, to go target apply those products in those acres, or even blanket apply, you know, whether we're trying to put down some herbicide, or if we're just trying to put even down fertilizer. I mean, now we can switch obviously to putting down a spreader on there, and we can go out and kind of green this place up a little bit, assuming we get some rain though, right?
Yep, and you do it in a hurry. You can put it back, pick up and roll.
Yep, yeah, it's easy. Obviously, we brought it in the truck, so it's pretty easy to do. But honestly, really, thank you for having us out here and letting me do some spraying here. Let's go ahead and see how it goes.
Let's get to work.
So, as most ranch land, we take the four-wheeler or the Ranger out itself and haul the equipment out. Almost everybody has a back pasture somewhere that they have to haul it out, and as you can see, that pretty easy to pack in and pack out. We filled it up with water though, so it took a couple guys to load it out, right?
Got a little bit of weight to it now.
It's got some weight now. They're getting a little bit bigger, aren't
They
they?
are.
But you know, now we have to fly this, and we don't want to fly with a heavy weighted tank right now, and since we're only going to make one trip because we're lazy, we're going to just pick this top off. You've already undone the latches here, right? Nope. And I guess, yeah, pull those up, and then we have another base here. This is just a regular base. We can just switch it, so even a little guy like Juan,
Not too little.
oh, come on. We get it set up on top there. This makes it lighter, and it's a lot more efficient to map, of course. We're not carrying all that extra weight. But we don't have to. We could do it with the tank if it was empty. I just wouldn't do it if
So
it
a
was
little
full.
bit of difference, I guess, to point out here compared to the old style XAG where we had to use a platform with an external camera hooked to it.
Correct. This one's built in.
Now it's all built into one system, so
Right.
much user-friendly payload, a lot less weight that we have to carry,
Correct.
and one less item we have to worry about.
Yeah, nothing to plug in. I was just out of habit there. I was trying to plug it in, and you don't have to. So we just got to fold it out now and start it up. So you flip her out, and then we can unlock our latches here, and that'll knock those off. Push out our deals and lock our arms. Of course, we're not putting our spray discs down because it don't matter. And we can drop in one battery or two batteries, depending on, you know, what we're gonna fly. So, probably honestly could get away with just one battery.
For as small of acres as we're doing, I think save some battery power, we can get by with one.
Yeah, so this can fly with one or two. So we're just gonna put the one battery in. That'll lighten the load and probably make it easier. I've got my RTK set up over there because we have to have the RTK to actually fly this so that everything lines up.
Gotcha.
Get the remote over there. And you can tell they've done some work for
Huge improvement from old cardboard box.
yeah. So now we have a built-in screen, of course, with this unit, and we're able to set up and connect pretty quick.
Oh, this is really nice.
Yeah, something you can throw in the back of the truck. So once we're on this screen, we'll probably reposition this before we take off. Obviously, we're a little close here, but we'll pull up our satellite map, and for that we do need a little bit of internet, you know, just to get the satellite map in the back. And then we're going to go ahead and just drop our points where we're going to do the survey, and we're going to take off.
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So it's detected that you're standing in front of it right now, so
So we have a good radar system for safety and
yep, vision-based system. So we can step away just to make sure we're safe. But you can see we've set up our flight mission here. We just drew a map on there real quick using the satellite imagery. We're going to make sure we fly around the boundaries so we catch these trees. And we're going to fly at 198 feet.
Perfect.
And this isn't going to have to be in mountain mode, I'm pretty sure.
No, not right now. It's not. We do have some obstacles I think it'll really come in handy, especially when we get up in these higher hill country areas. Be perfect for targeting certain brush. Of course, we see ant piles and stuff we're about to map out. So excited to see what this thing's going to do.
Yeah, definitely some areas over there I can see you'd run in mountain mode. It'll keep it, it'll follow the train all the way up. Absolutely,
especially now the new speeds that we can do with this machine. So really excited to see it happen.
Yep. Cool. All right, let's take off. So yeah, we finished up our map right here. It landed, and one battery did a pretty good job.
Very good. We still got 40% battery left, so I'm glad we went with the single battery this time.
Yeah, the extra weight sometimes doesn't help you. So the map's done. Now all we gotta do is just draw what we want to spray or target apply the places where we want to. So I'll go ahead and get started with that. We flew the map and we got everything right, and then you showed me where all the ant mounds are. What do we got out here?
Yep, ant mounds. We got plenty of red ant mounds over here that's tearing up a lot of the pasture, taking a lot of vegetation away. So what we ended up doing on here is we're gonna spot treat those particular spots only and target the red ants only.
Yeah, so it's really easy. We just dropped the points on there.
Super easy.
Where we saw where they were, and then we just assigned a value. So we're putting 0.16 gallons per point for 3 seconds, and it's going to take a total of 4.5 gallons.
Perfect.
So we're mixed up, we're ready to go.
That'll work. And with our RTK system, we'll be very precise on hitting these targets just right.
Yep.
So let's see what it does.
exciting?
That was real exciting, real impressive too. 27 points, hit everyone perfectly.
And how much time? 10 minutes?
I think right around 10 minutes it took to knock that one out.
Yeah, 5 gallons total, and you could see it doing some fancy stuff out there. I mean, they were backing into a corner, going forward to each.
Yeah, it's real impressive, the new algorithm or whatever they use for the system, that most efficient way to know to go to the next point, but to back in that point to enter the direction needs to go next.
Right.
To haul the next point and just keep going the way it is. So very efficient system.
Yeah, so the point application is totally unlocked and can be used for just about anything, looks like to me.
Yeah, very amazing, very impressive machine.
All right, let's go make her fly.
Cool.
Sometimes we want to get something done kind of fast, so we want to get a 3-gallon rate out here in a hurry. You think we can get her done?
I think we can. I'm ready to see this thing take off to new speeds that we've never seen yet. So excited to see this thing take off. Let's go.
That was pretty fast, huh?
That was extremely fast and very impressive with the downforce, the droplet size, the whole spray application was phenomenal. Like, great application, great machine.
I think we're even done in time for probably dinner.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hit it just right. So we got done just in time. Great demo, great everything that came out of this. So super excited. Thanks for coming out, Nate. We appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for letting us come out and fly in Texas.
Yep.